Get ready for your Pilates workout. Come down to your mat. Take a nice deep breath in and then slowly roll yourself down to the floor, finding neutral spine. Little curve underneath your low back and lowest ribs on the floor. Place your hands on your tummy so you can feel that you are engaging your abdominal muscles and stabilizing your low back as you tap your toes. Take those arms overhead, hands behind your head, lengthen through the back of the neck and curl your shoulder blades up off of the floor, squeezing the front ribs. Maintain that little curve underneath your low back. Use your abdominal muscles to lift your shoulder blades up so you're just supporting your head in your hands, not pulling on your head and stretching your neck here. Exhale to come on up, inhale to go down, and then twist, keeping both shoulders on the floor. Just enjoy this wonderful stretch, warming up the muscles surrounding your spine. Inhale, exhale to twist, wring yourself out, bring those legs up and twist. Good. Bring your hands back down by your hips and then roll your hips up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale at the top and then exhale to roll down one vertebra at a time. Inhale and exhale to roll up. Breathe in at the top and then exhale to come on down. Think of putting each vertebra down on the floor one at a time. Same thing when you peel up. Breathe in and exhale to come on down. Take both legs up towards the ceiling. Externally rotate, so heels together, toes apart. Squeeze your sit bones, curl the head and shoulders up, and pulse the arms. We're going to inhale for 5 pulses and exhale for 5 pulses. Keep those abdominals scooped. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Your inhales expand the backs and sides of your ribs, and your exhales scoop and hollow out your belly. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep the head and shoulders curled up. Keep the tummy scooped, squeezing the sit bones together like there's a zipper from your heels right to your belly button. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep that belly pulled flat. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Almost there. Take those legs in and then bring yourself up to a seat. Inhale and then exhale. Half roll back, pushing your low back down towards the floor. Breathe in, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep your belly button glued to your spine so that you're not letting your abdominals bulge up, warming up those transverse abdominals. Exhale to go back. Now come all the way down to the floor. Inhale and exhale. Peel yourself up off the floor one vertebra at a time. Stretch at the top. Inhale, exhale to roll down. Inhale and exhale to come on up. Just enjoy that wonderful stretch. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, exhale to come on up and stretch. Inhale and exhale to roll down, keeping that belly button pulling in the whole time. Try to make this as smooth as you possibly can as you roll through your spine and avoid using momentum. Take one leg up towards the ceiling, the other leg just hovers up off of the floor. And then draw a circle on the ceiling with your toe, holding your other leg nice and stable. You can curl the head and shoulders up off of the floor as an option, squeezing fronts, back, sides of your waist so that your hips aren't wobbling around. Breathe in and breathe out as you circle, making that circle as big as you can without rocking side to side in your pelvis. Go ahead and switch legs. One leg goes straight up, the other one just hovers a couple inches off the floor and circle around. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep the tummy scooped and squeeze the corset muscle around your waist. Switch and go the other direction. Inhale and exhale. Keep those shoulder blades up. Inhale and exhale. Good, and just relax. Come on up to a seat for spine twist. So legs straight out in front, neutral spine, twist to the side, 1, 2, 3, and back to center. 1, 2, 3, and back to center. Visualize your spine like a spiral staircase that twists from the bottom to the top. Exhale to wring all the air out of your body. Inhale, exhale, twist. 2, 3, and twist. 2, 3. Good. Scoot towards the front of your mat for rolling like a ball. Hug yourself into a little ball shape. Inhale to roll back and exhale to come on up. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out, hold that tight ball, a little bit of a massage for the muscles that run along your spine. Inhale and exhale. Coming into single leg stretch, one leg goes out and the other leg pulls in, keeping the head and the shoulders curled up off of the floor. Stretch the leg out, opening up through the front of the hip flexor, and then twist it. Hands behind your head. Just draw your lowest rib across to your opposite hip bone. Legs still moving in that straight line. Pelvis not moving. Double leg stretch. Both arms and legs at the same time, keeping your shoulder blades up off of the floor. Exhale to stretch. Inhale to come on back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that belly pulled flat. Exhale and scissors, stretch. So try to grab either above or below your knee, not grabbing your knee joint here, stretching out through the back of your leg and pulling your ankle and your forehead towards each other. Stretch. Keep your waist nice and long. Now hands behind your head, both legs drop down. Exhale, squeeze fronts, back, sides of your waist and really tighten up that corset of muscle around your waist. Exhale, inhale, up. Exhale, keep those shoulder blades up off of the floor. Exhale, inhale, exhale, flat tummy here. Only take those legs as low as you can, keep your tummy flat. Now, double leg stretch. You start with your legs in a diamond shape. Reach the legs out, flex the feet, externally rotate your thigh bones in your hip sockets, and then return to that diamond shape, circling the arms around. You want to push. When you bring your hands to your thighs, you want to push your hands and your thighs against each other to activate your outer hips. Open. Good. Whew, good stomach series. Lift your hips up for shoulder bridge. Take one foot up towards the ceiling and then reach it out in front of you, keeping both of your hips level. So the leg that's moving, that hip is not to drop down. And it's like you're painting the ceiling with your foot. You can flex on the way down and point on the way up. Now make a circle. Come on down, around, and up. Again, stabilizing the pelvis here. Stretch that leg around to really activate your lower abdominals in this movement. Go ahead, set the leg down, and let's do the other side. Leveling out the hips, down and up. Just reach that leg away from you like your leg is getting longer, opening up through the front of the hip. Flex and point. Flex and point. And make a circle. Goes down, around, and up. Down and around, out to the side, and up. Down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Hold those hips nice and stable, squeezing the fronts, the backs, the sides of your waist in. Go ahead and set your foot down and then just melt down one vertebra at a time, preparing for a rollover. Take both legs up towards the ceiling, lower down, belly's flat. Inhale and exhale, peel your hips up off of the floor, taking those legs wide, one vertebra at a time, rolling down. Inhale and exhale to peel up. And it's like you're dragging your toes along the floor as you roll down, one vertebra at a time. Keep the palms of your hands turned up towards the ceiling and your thumbs pointed away from you. Head and shoulders stay on the floor the entire time. Open up the legs and exhale to come on down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, exhale to peel up. Open and exhale. Just nice stretch for the muscles that run along your back. Just reverse the legs, go wide as you come up, bring the feet together. Slowly come on down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, exhale to peel up. Bring the feet together and exhale to come on down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, exhale to peel up. Bring those feet together and then come on down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, exhale up. Bring the feet together and slowly melt down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, exhale. Together, drag those toes along the floor and roll on down. Come on up to a seat and flip over so that you're laying on your stomach. We're going to zip the legs together, press the tops of the feet into the floor so the knees are elevated, and then pull your belly button up off the floor. So there's a tiny little space between your belly button and the floor. We're going to maintain that space as you lift the chest up off of the floor. So working the muscles of the upper back. Keeping that belly button lifting up off the floor, go ahead and swing your arms around, working the whole shoulder girdle. Belly's pulled up off the floor, maintains your core connection so you're able to focus on your upper back muscles instead of your lower back muscles. Keep those feet on the floor. Now elbows underneath your shoulders, prop up, shoulders rolled back, ribs together. Lift one knee up off the floor. We're going to point the toe to pull in and flex the foot, squeezing the hamstring, the back of the leg. Floating the knee and the thigh up off of the floor keeps the glute engaged, and a nice stretch for the hip flexor. Little pumps up towards the ceiling for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the other leg. So lift the thigh and the knee, point and flex as you squeeze into the hamstring. Keep your belly button pulled in, shoulders rolled back, looking out in front of your hands as to not drop your neck. Squeeze, squeeze the back of that leg, squeeze, squeeze, and then pump it up for 6, 5, 4. Keep that belly button pulled in, 2, and 1. Good. Come on down. Press yourself up into a plank and just walk your hands back towards your feet to give the backs of your legs and your low back a stretch. Come on up to standing, and then take a seat for saw. So taking those legs wide, we're going to twist 1, 2, 3, and then reach opposite hand to little toe 1, 2, 3, and come on up. And twist 1, 2, 3, and reach opposite hand to little toe, stretch and up without the bounces as some twist. And reach and come on up and unwind and twist and reach. Come on up and unwind, twist and reach. Stack the spine and twist and reach and come on up. Prepare for open leg rocker. So sitting on the pointy parts of your bottom, your sit bones, grab either the backs of your thighs or your ankles. Inhale to flex the spine to roll back, and then exhale to come on up. At the top of this, find a straight spine balancing on the pointy parts of your sit bones. So feel the difference between curved spine and straight spine here. Scoop from your lower abdominals. Exhale to come on up. Inhale to roll back, and exhale to come on up. Inhale to roll back, and exhale to come on up. Take the legs straight out in front, and then hands on your forehead, slowly roll down. Inhale and exhale to peel up, and then stack the spine up. Inhale, exhale to roll down. Inhale and exhale to come on up and stack the spine. Inhale, exhale. The work on this one is to keep those elbows from floating forward, and then stack the spine up. Inhale, exhale, scoop, 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 scoop. Keep that belly pulled in and roll up, and then stack the spine up. Okay, obliques, roll back, half roll back, twist, and then stack the spine up. Half roll back, twist, half roll back, twist. Now draw that belly button into your back to isolate your oblique muscles, those abdominal muscles that run down the side of your waist. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, twist and reach that arm back as far as you can. Coming into jackknife, we're going to go all the way back and those hips up, just like rollover, but take the toes up towards the ceiling and then slow and controlled lower the hips down towards the floor. Keep your body weight on your shoulder blades as opposed to your neck. Take those toes up to the ceiling and come on down. Squeeze your bottom to maintain the extension through your hips. Inhale, exhale, and roll down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale to come on down one vertebra at a time. Reach those toes up towards the ceiling. Come on to your knees. Okay, one hand out to the side, tip over your hand and your knee are in a straight line. Lift your top leg, stretch. Lift as high as you can, getting into those outer hip muscles. Now circles, breathe in, breathe out, holding your body as still as you can, just rotating your thigh bone around in your hip socket. Keep your belly button pulled in, switch and go the other direction for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now swing the leg forward and back. Hamstring stretch, hip flexor stretch. Hamstring stretch, hip flexor stretch. Flex the foot, point the toe. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Great. Come to laying on your side. Straight line, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, and lift your ribs and your waist up off of the floor. Now lift the top leg, bringing the bottom leg up to meet it, working the inner thigh, not collapsing through that lower waist. Now both legs at the same time, stretch the legs out nice and long. Breathe as you go. Inhale and exhale. Now just like a banana, we're working those side obliques. So squeeze the ribs and the hips together to lift the head and the feet at the same time. Keep your belly button pulled in. This will help isolate those oblique muscles. Now grab your hand, lift your elbow, and pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna roll over into a V-sit without letting your hands and your feet touch the floor. Come back to your banana. Inhale, exhale, up. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Let's use those obliques. Do what you can here and lift. Good. Now for the other side, come back to your knees. Other hand goes out and tip over to the side. Lift the leg up and down as high as you can. Keep your belly button pulled in and just stretch your legs. See how high you can get it. Breathe in, breathe out as you circle. Make that circle as big as you can without wiggling your hips forward and back. Other direction. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now forward stretch the hamstring and stretch the hip flexors. Stretch, keeping your foot hip height or shoulder height as high as you can here. Again, stabilizing through the spine. Maintain a neutral lower spine, so we're not wiggling forward and back a lot with this. Come to laying on your side, straight line, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, and lift your ribs and your waist up off of the floor. Lift the top leg, bottom leg comes to meet it. Exhale to lift, squeezing the inner thighs, lift, lift, squeeze, lift. Now both legs come up, stretch, keep your belly button pulling in, stretch, stretch, stretch. Keep that lower side, waist and ribs lifted off the floor. Here we go, banana. Using your side obliques, lift your head and your feet at the same time. Keep your belly button pulled in to really isolate those side waist muscles. Grab your wrist, lift your elbow and pulse it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll into that V-sit. See if you can come back. Hands and feet off the floor. Inhale, exhale, up into the V-sit. Breathe in, exhale to come on back. Inhale and exhale up into the V-sit. Great. Coming onto your back, hold your hips in your hands as you sit on your shoulder blades here for scissors in the air. Think of walking on the ceiling and making V's with your legs rather than the letter L. Now bicycle, stretch that leg out, reach away. Think of this as an opener for your hip flexor. Really stretch and reach those legs, and then slowly come on down vertebra by vertebra. Flip over to laying on your stomach for double leg kick. So your hands are going to go to your low back, turning your cheek to one side, bending both knees. Come on up into a starfish. 1, 2, 3 hamstrings, and then starfish, turning your head to the other side each time. Big starfish, activation, all the muscles in the back of your body. Inhale, starfish, and turn 1, 2, 3, and stretch, 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 turn 1, 2, 3, and stretch, and turn 1, 2, 3, stretch. Good. And pressing up to plank, go ahead and walk your hands back towards your feet, rolling up to standing. Now take a seat. Here we go for teasers. Finding a V, holding your feet still in space, slowly roll through the upper body and then come back up into your V. Inhale, exhale. Lots of control in your lower abdominals on this exercise. Breathe in, exhale, scoop, 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 and roll down. Breathe in. Exhale to roll up. One more time, nice and controlled. Come on down and exhale to peel up. Now just your legs, lower and lift, lower and lift. Just the legs, really going deep into those lower abdominals here. Now both legs and upper body at the same time. So the legs lower as you roll through your low back. Peel the head and shoulders and then float those legs up. Inhale, exhale to come on down. Breathe in and exhale, peel up. Inhale, exhale, scoop, scoop, scoop. Inhale and exhale to come on up. Breathe in, exhale to come on down. Inhale and exhale to come on up. Now circle the legs one direction, circle the upper body. Circle the legs the other direction, and the upper body goes the other direction as well. Let's do that again. Circle the legs one way and the upper body. This is a figure 8. Now the other direction, and the upper body goes the other direction. Nice work. We're flipping over into a hip flexor stretch, much needed. Relax your forehead to your hands. Place the soles of your feet together and knees nice and wide. Draw your belly button up off the floor as you press your feet together. Lift your knees and your thighs up off the floor if you can without pressing your belly into the floor. Now spread those legs out, lift up. Nice little swan stretch here and coming into swan dive. So reach those arms out. Think of yourself like a rocking chair, rocking forward and back, forward and back. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. And then come back to parallel with your hands and your feet and flutter opposite arm and opposite leg. Make your flutters big as you can. Make your arms and your legs as long as you can. Now press up to plank and then walk your hands back towards your feet and come on back out into a plank. Rocking forward and back onto your tippy toes. One foot comes up off of the floor. So we're working the muscles underneath your armpits and in your shoulders here. Other side, as well as obviously everything between your shoulders and your toes. Good. Forward and back. Nice. And then walk your hands back towards your feet and roll yourself up, coming to a seat. As you come to seated, turn your fingers to face the same direction as your feet and lift your hips up off of the floor. Take one leg up towards the ceiling, flex and point as you go up and down. If this does not feel comfortable for your knees, you can bend your knees and place your foot flat on the floor. Is a great modification for this exercise. Go ahead and switch and do the other leg. Up and down. Just keeping those hips up the best you can. Stretch nice, long leg. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead, set the feet down. You can turn your hands the other direction. Take both legs up and then circle them around for 6, 5, 4. Breathe in, breathe out. 3, 2, and 1. Switch and go the other direction. Keep those shoulders rolled back, elbows straight if you can. Just working your core from all angles with this exercise. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Come to laying on your back for controlled balance. Kind of like scissors in the air, but with no hands. So those toes up towards the ceiling. It's like you're walking on the ceiling. And then corkscrew. We're going to roll down one side of the body, bring those legs around, and then roll up the other side. So it looks like rollover, but you're actually rolling down the side of the body and lifting up through the other side. So you're not rolling through your spine on this one, but rather on the sides of your ribs. Keep the head and the shoulders on the floor. Switch and go the other direction. Keeping your body weight on your shoulder blades as opposed to your neck. Keep your neck nice and safe in this exercise. Breathe in, exhale to come on up. Inhale and exhale to come on down. Inhale, exhale. Remember, it's all on the side of your body. Good. Come on up to a seat for seal. Grabbing underneath your ankles, clapping your feet together, roll back. 3 feet claps. 1, 2, 3, and up. So controlling that momentum back on your shoulder blades long enough to sneak in 3 little feet claps. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale to come on up. 1, 2, 3. Clap, clap, clap. And back. 1, 2, 3. And up. 1, 2, 3. And scoop. 1, 2, 3. And come on up. All right, here we go, side bend. So coming up like a side plank, but you want to have your feet a little bit closer to your hand so you can come into a rainbow shape. Keep your ankles together and bend your knees. Let your knees come apart as you lower the hips. Inhale and exhale. Come on up, stretching through the side body. Exhale, up now. Twist under and up. Twist, reach back, rotating through the ribs. Keep those hips nice and high. Exhale. Inhale up, exhale, twist, inhale up, and let's do the other side. Imagine if you did this every day, how strong you would be. Lift your waist up. Good, and opening up the knees, keeping the ankles together, squeeze the thighs together. Imagine there's a rope around your waist, lifting your waist up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and twist under, and up, and twist, and up. Close those ribs as you twist. Exhale, and up. One more time. and come into a front plank. Go ahead and lower down onto your belly and grab your ankles. Thighs are parallel. Go ahead and do a little rock massaging your belly. You can push your ankles into your hands to stretch and open up through the front shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now press on up to your plank. Walk your hands back towards your feet and roll yourself up. Here we go for our boomerang. So sit with your legs crossed and then slowly lower yourself down to the floor, coming into a rollover position. Switch your feet and then come down and into a V-sit. Arms in front, arms behind. Lower the feet and then flex forward. Other side. Roll back, legs overhead. Switch the feet, come on down into a V-sit and float the arms back. Set the feet down and chest goes forward. And roll down, vertebra by vertebra, peel up, switch the feet, lower down and controlled, come into your V-sit, arms in front and behind, stick that chest forward and roll back, belly is pulled in, lift, switch the feet, breathe in, exhale to come on down into that V, arms forward, arms back, lower and forward. Inhale, exhale to come on down, switch the feet, inhale, exhale, come on up, arms forward, arms back, set the feet down, stretch forward, arms in front, roll down, up, switch the feet, inhale, exhale to come on down into your V-sit, arms forward, arms back, set the feet down and stretch, inhale, exhale to come on down. And switch and slowly lower, come into your V. Arms forward, arms back, stick that chest forward. Good, come on up to standing and roll down. 4 steps out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 push-ups, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up. Walk your hands back towards your feet, have a nice little stretch and roll up. Inhale and exhale, walk, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe in as you go down, 1, 2, 3, press up, 1, 2, 3, press up, 1, 2, 3, press up, and walk your hands back towards your feet and roll on up. Inhale, exhale to roll down and walk, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 more push-ups, 1, 2, 3, press, 1, 2, 3, press, 1, 2, 3, press, and walk your hands back towards your feet and roll on up. Now do a happy dance because you have just completed your Pilates workout for today. Hope to see you again soon.